This is just a follow-on video from my last woodland camp video, where I was experimenting with vacuum sealed food, kind of making my own MRE ration packs, that kind of thing. So I thought today I'd just show you the process of me vacuum sealing and the equipment I use. Okay, so this is the vacuum sealer I use. It's the SilverCrest. The actual model is the SV125A1, which is just a load of numbers and letters to me. You get a thick manual with it in the box, but there's only about 4 or 5 pages that are actually in English. And in the front there you get an exploded diagram of the machine. Also in the box you get these pipes, which this end goes into the side of the machine here. These attachments can be attached to food storage boxes, I think like butty boxes. I've never seen them personally, but I will keep my eye out. So you can actually vacuum the air out of kind of a butty box style food container. Also in the box you get a spare foam sealing ring, which are actually this bit here. Okay, so on the top of the machine we've got 3 buttons, obviously. The first button is so that you can attach these pipes, and that is just to vacuum only. The second button is a seal button, and the third is a seal and vacuum button. Okay, so I'm just going to vacuum seal today some chili con carne for my next camping trip. So obviously you get a roll of the vacuum seal film. I'm just using this this paper cutter because it does make a bit of a nicer edge. So roughly, I'm just going to measure roughly how much film I actually need for this tin, and then simply cut it off. So the first step that I need to do is to seal one side of it, because it is basically a sleeve. So I need to seal one side of it. The way I do that is open the machine up, put the bag in. I'm not going all the way into this trough, I'll explain that in a minute. So just put the bag in, make sure it's fairly straight. Lock the machine down and then press the middle button. That will seal the bag. There you go, bag sealed. There's 2 little lugs on the sides. Click them, and as you can see, it sealed the bottom of the bag. So now I can put something in it and get the air out of it. Right, so in here is a little trough, if I can get it out. And this can be washed. Basically all this does is, if you've got wet food in there, you're sealing wet food up, if there's any spillage, it'll go into that trough. Now here in this corner is the little hole that sucks the air out, so we don't want any food going down there. So I've got the rather nice looking chili con carne in the bag, and all I do now is lift the machine lid up. Now this time the bag needs to go roughly in the middle of that trough, just in case we do get a little bit of leakage. Close the lid, and it will be a little bit noisy, but then it'll suck the air out and seal. So that now is ready to go in the fridge. So what I'm just going to do is, on the top of it here, just write what it is. Chili, and today's date is the 29th of the 11th, 19. So next of all, I'm going to do some beans and sausage for breakfast. And now they're both ready for the fridge. Okay, so they're in the fridge now. Shelf life on them now has been extended to about 2 weeks. If I was to put them in the freezer, obviously it would protect against freezer burn, and I'd probably get 2 to 3 years shelf life on them. So that's it. That's wrapped up the video. Just wanted to do a little bit about the vacuum sealer. I've also had an idea about getting some ration heaters as well. So they're like, you get the bag with a little bag of chemicals, you put the bag of chemicals in, put your MRE in, a little bit of water, and it heats it up for you. So I might try that with this technique as well. There's no reason why it shouldn't work. So that's maybe a video for the future. Right guys, so thanks very much for watching. Please give me thumbs up, thumbs down, you know, all that jazz, leave comments, and I'll see you all in the next video guys. Thanks for watching.